How's it going, everyone? I'm your host, Collateral, and welcome back to more Pokémon HeartGold and SoulSilver. Last time, we caught the red Gyarados that was making a huge commotion over at the Lake of Rage. And we're investigating the cause of that red Gyarados' evolution. We found a strange radio signal coming from this weird souvenir shop here in Mahogany Town, and I mean, to be fair, that tree did look suspicious. Nothing about it looks natural. So, we'll be going into the basement of the souvenir shop. Ah, you found the secret stairway. How did you do that? I thought it was well camouflaged. Ugh, that guy's dragon-type Pokemon are tough. Yeah, that guy got hyper-beamed last video. I'm surprised he's still kicking. And we have a lot of battling ahead of us. Let's just take a look here. There's an alarm attached to the Persian statue. Hey, intruder alert! Fighting a lot of Team Rocket grunts. I would not be surprised if this dungeon took up the whole video and then some. Toxic grew to level 28, nice job. Soon enough, you'll be on par with Amplodine because, wow, I really neglected your levels a lot. It's my turn, there's no escape. We got a lot of battles ahead of us, I'm telling ya. Yeah, it's a lot of poison and normal types. Sometimes there's going to be the occasional psychic type, maybe a dark type. But for the most part, we've got it covered with, good old Royale and Heracross. And we're using Quilava here anyways, for level's sake. I went ahead and put the Twisted Spoon on Royale because we want extra Sensory to do more damage. It's one of his better moves anyways. It's my turn, there's no escape. Yeah, we're just recycling dialogue now. Yeah, when people complain about this game's level curve and poor difficulty pacing, this is sort of what they mean. These are a lot of just unevolved Pokemon that haven't even cracked level 20. And we're almost at Gym 7. There's another alarm there. There's just going to be a bunch of these, so we kind of just need to wow, I'm saying kind of a lot. Just take them all out. But there's not an alarm here. There is stuff. Free stuff for me. I want to move this guy out of there so I can actually get to the free stuff. This was once a ninja hideout. There are traps that can confound intruders like you. Level 29. Almost level 30. Good job. Yeah, even when there's steel types here, it should be pretty easy to take them out because we've had options for fire types for a while now. We've had access to Slugma since the start. We've had access to Cyndaquil since the start. We've had access to Magmar. We've had access to Growlithe and Vulpix. There's not much of a reason you shouldn't have at least some fire coverage on your team right now, unless you just didn't want it. Guard Spec. That's, I think, an X item for special defense, because it's Guard Special. Let's go this way. There's another alarm there. That's the entrance. Oh wow, there's a rocket grunt right over there. Okay, genuinely, where did you come from? There's only one way that we even saw on screen, and it's the entrance. Maybe he got called into work right away. Surveillance cams are in the statues, we know. It's the same teams and everything, dude. Oh, there's another guy here. Let's fight him. Heh, feel mucky, punk. Go ahead, take another step. We got explosives set in the floor. Step on one and boom! I wish they just did more than give him 4 Rattata. Like, I will say, this whole, like, Team Rocket fight, saga, whatever, is just single-handedly the worst part of the game. Now that being said, once it's over, it's over. It's fine. Everything else is great. But this is just one of my least favorite aspects of the game. Just because a lot of it is just so uninteresting. And it's so boring just fighting all these guys. But anyways, these are the explosives they had laid out for us. Just wild Pokemon. Voltorb, Geodude, and Coughing. That's kind of funny, actually. I assume they all know self-destruct. There's Coughing. Yeah. But alright. There's a teleporter there. I assume it takes you to the entrance. So let's go downstairs. What's up, Lance? Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine. No, they're not! Okay, maybe a little bit. Fine, a full heal is always appreciated. Ethan, let's give our best for Pokemon. The door's locked, it looks like. Yeah, okay. I'll just go up here, take a look. The radio transmitter. It seems this door checks the voice of the person saying the password before it opens. There's a rocket grunt there. I don't need to fight them. Again, everyone's so underleveled, it does not matter if you fight them that much. Level 30, finally. Like, yeah, okay, I'll say it. That guy did have a Golbat, but it was level 18, man. It's so underleveled. Ethan, in order to unlock the door on the radio transmitter, you need the voice of a certain person. The name of the person is Petrol, the Team Rocket executive. I found out he's hiding in their leader's office. Unfortunately, though, that room is also protected with a password. We need the password to their leader's office first. New objective. Let's get that password. The guy in the cape is incredibly tough, and I had no choice but to tell him the secrets about this hideout. Except that our leader's office is protected with 2 passwords. I used to work for Sylph, but I now run research for Team Rocket. A meddlesome child like you needs to be punished. So yes, in continuity, Sylph was the company that Team Rocket sorta forcefully invaded during the events of Red and Blue. That being said, he's not a very good trainer. A radio signal that drives Pokemon mad. My experiment was a complete success. My promotion is assured. This loss means absolutely nothing. Do I know the password? Maybe, but no weakling's gonna get it. The password for the boss's door. Slowpoke tail. Wow, okay. Alright. Slowpoke tail is the boss for the boss's door. There's another guy here. You're challenging me to a battle? You're nuts, but you've got guts. I like that. If you can beat me, I'll tell you the password for the boss's room. I hated doing that voice. Wow, I was so out of breath after that. Level 31, Joxic, you are no longer the least. You're no longer the second highest level team member we got. Swift. This is a move that hits 2 targets. It is a special normal type move, base power 60. I kind of want to just get rid of. I think I want to get rid of leader for now. Smokescreen is good for like setting up extra turns for the rest of the team. Because sometimes you just might not be able to survive an attack. The password for the boss's door, Eradicate Tail. Ew! Okay. What are these? X Special, nice. Let me guess, this item right here is a Voltorb? Protein! I see. That's a vitamin. That is a very good item to have. Vitamins are items that will raise your Pokemon's base stats. I actually bought a couple to use on Eevee because I just wanted to boost its happiness. Snatch, TM49. I think this just steals the opponent's stat changes. Or when it uses a stat changing move, it takes it. Full heal, nice. Let's see. Where's the boss's room? Oh, I think I know. Okay, yeah. We are good. I think it's up here. And then we have to go around and go down another floor. We can see what's going on in there. There's Electrode. This is the guy we need to fight. Oh, a kid? I don't really like this, but eliminate you I must. Level 28 for Heracross. Nice. Okay, so I think it'd be kind of funny to mention that in my first ever playthrough this game when I was like 7 or 8, however old I was, when I rented out a copy of HeartGold SoulSilver, this was the dungeon where my Togetic finally evolved. Oh, it's this guy. You're messing with them again. You must really like Team Rocket so much. Tell me, who was the guy in the cape who used Dragon-type Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. It's what he said that bothers me. He said I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have time for the likes of you. I was so worried that I'd have to fight him, and I didn't have the info on him up. But no. We're good. He's just here to taunt us and tell us that Lance was talking some shit. We've been waiting for you. So you're Ethan. Me? You don't know who I am. It's me, Giovanni. The majestic Giovanni himself. Huh? I don't sound anything like Giovanni. I don't even look like Giovanni. How come? I worked so hard to mimic him. I'm a Team Rocket executive. You must be trying to sneak into the radio transmitter room. Well, that's not gonna happen. That room's protected with a special password. The password is, Hail Giovanni. Surprised to hear it from me? Knowing the password won't help you, though. The door won't open unless I say the password. It only reacts to my voice. All this time, we finally have another fight against a Rocket executive. This is Petrol. He's going to be starting off with a Zubat. Poison Flying type, level 22. Inner Focus for its ability, so flinch strats will not work. That's fine, we don't have any of those. So I'm just going to Flame Wheel it, probably going to one-shot. Yeah, it did. Zubat had Astonish, Bite, Wing Attack, and Confuse Ray. That's a good Zubat, but it should have evolved by now. Next up, he's going to have Coughing. Let's send out Royale for this. Coughing is going to be level 22, Poison type with Levitate for its ability. Smog, Smokescreen, Assurance, and Self-Destruct are its moves. Self-Destruct is not a joke of a move, it is a very strong one. But just, it didn't get to use it, so it's fine. And Raticate. Raticate's his last Pokemon, level 24, Guts for its ability. Hyper Fang, Sucker Punch, Scary Face, and Crunch are its moves. I'm going to go ahead and use Metronome. Just to be funny. Hyper Fang might kill, though. It didn't. Okay, we're good. Lucky Chant, so no crits. Okay, fine. Let's Charm it. Flinched! Okay. Sucker Punch failed because I'm using a status move. Attack harshly felt. Let's use Metronome again, for the funny of it. Less damage from Hyper Fang. There we go. I can survive another one of those. Blaze Kick, that's an interesting one. Don't burn. Thank you. I was not prepared to face the wrath of Guts. Lucky Chant wore off. Uh-oh. Wow, strong. Hyper Fang missed. Very good. And it's time to let Extra Sensory do its thing. 595 experience. That's enough for a level up. Level 27. I couldn't do a thing. Giovanni, please forgive me. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, our Giovanni's been missing. But we're certain he's been waiting for the right time for our revival. Losing to you won't change the fact that you're unable to get in the radio transmitter room. You need my voice to unlock it. Hail Giovanni! Conveniently placed Murkrow, mimicking the voice of Petrol. Wow, actual traitor. And went this way. Yep, there's Murkrow. The password is Hail Giovanni. Very funny way to just win. Hail Giovanni. Now I just need to find the room where they've got the electrodes being tortured. Not this way. It's the other way. The password is Hail Giovanni. Murkrow screamed the password, mimicking the voice of Petrol. The voice recognition system unlocked the door. That's funny. I like that. But alright. Hold it right there. We can't let a brat like you do as you please forever. It'll hurt Team Rocket's pride over and over again, making it lessen, you see. So it's time to finish you. However strong you may be, it's the two of us. If the two of us fight at the same time, you'll have no chance of winning. Do you agree? Sorry, baby. Now get ready to be thrashed. Hold it. A 2-on-1 battle? That's so unfair. Typical of Team Rocket to be so sneaky. Allow me to join the battle. What? You had an accomplice? Where's your sense of dignity? As interim boss in place of Giovanni, I'll show you how wrong it is to meddle with Team Rocket. We've got a multi-battle against Ariana and a Team Rocket grunt. Ariana has Arbok, level 25, Intimidate for its ability with the moves Glare, Crunch, Wrap, and Poison Sting. Intimidate is a pretty solid ability on Arbok, especially for a Pokemon that has sort of a weak spot in terms of its physical defense, like Drowsy. Dragonite's using Fly. Oh wow, okay. I'm gonna use Flame Wheel on Drowsy anyways, because it's so low leveled, and it should be able to, yeah, at least two-shot it. That's fine. I don't need a Flame Wheel after that. I can just Ember. Actually, I'm gonna Swift. Fly hit Arbok, good. Nice crit. Also, wow, level 40. That is a very inappropriately leveled Dragonite. That thing evolves at level 55, didn't you know? But alright, no matter. Ariana is going to send out Murkrow, Dark Flying type, Super Luck for its ability. Nightshade, Wing Attack, Astonish, and Pursuit are its moves. I am going to Ember Murkrow, because Grimer has good special defense. Murkrow is sort of a sweeper, so it doesn't have much defense. Nightshade missed. Mud Slap is just not a good move, but it is kind of annoying. Dragonite used Fly on Murkrow, so I gotta use my special move on a specially defensive Pokemon. Thanks, Lance. Okay, that was a lot more than I was expecting, so we're fine. Gloom is Ariana's last Pokemon, level 25, Grass Poison type, Chlorophyll for its ability with the move Sweet Scent, Mega Drain, Acid, and Sleep Powder. I'm gonna go ahead and Ember Gloom because it should do enough damage to one-shot. Hopefully? No, not quite. Acid is a multi-target move. We're getting there. We're almost done with the fight. We're basically done. Fly hits Gloom. And this should be enough to take out Grimer, if I don't miss. Level 32. Good job, Joxic. I didn't miss. Very good. And there we go. That's that. You really are strong. It's too bad. If you were to join Team Rocket, you could become an executive. But that's fine. The broadcast experiment was a total success. It doesn't matter what happens to this hideout now. We have much bigger plans. You'll come to appreciate Team Rocket's true power soon enough. Enjoy yourself while you can. Sorry, Ethan, I saw just how well you were doing, so I hung back. Now all there is left to do is turn off that auto radio signal. It's this machine that's causing all the problems. I don't see a switch on it. We have no choice. We have to make all the electrode faint. That should stop this machine from transmitting that strange signal. It's no fault of the electrode, so it makes me feel sad. Ethan, let's split the job. Alright. We gotta do what we gotta do. I'm putting Heracross out front. This is unfortunate. Oh, by the way, these Electrode can be shiny. So if they are and they explode, that's just really upsetting. But anyways, yeah, these are 3 readily available Electrode you can catch if you wanted to. So, let's talk about them. Electrode is the second fastest non-legendary Pokemon in the game. It immediately comes knowing Light Screen, a great support move on a Pokemon that's so fast. Screech is pretty nice to make up for that low attack stat, but unfortunately it doesn't have a great overall moveset for an electric type, and the rest of its stats are pretty underwhelming to be honest. Electro Ball would have been a great move to have on it because of that speed, but it doesn't get that in this game. I don't really care enough about raising an Electrode or having one in the PC box. It's of no concern to me. I'm seeing it for my Pokedex, so that's all I need. And there we go. All the Electrode are down. That odd signal's finally stopped. The lake should be back to normal. You're the best. Let me thank you on behalf of all Pokemon. Oh yes, you should take this. I found it here, but I don't have any need for it. HM05, one of my least favorite HMs in the game because you only use it twice and it's terrible in battle. Whirlpool. You can use that. At a battle with the badge from Mahogany Town only. Ethan, the journey to becoming the Pokemon champion is long and difficult. Knowing that, will you keep going? I see. No, you're right. If you would give up that easily, you would have never chased that dream you had in the first place. I look forward to seeing you again. So yeah, that's that. We've taken out Team Rocket. Not for good, but for the most part, they're down for the count, I guess. We've stopped their experiment. That's what matters right now. But they're probably going to bounce back soon enough, because they did say their experiment was a success. So it might suck to be us. But let's teleport. Also, the security systems are down, so you can just run around and get all those items consequence-free. Which is good, because I hated those battles. And Lance destroyed the satellite, or not the satellite, the radio tower that was hidden in the tree. So yeah, that's that. We've taken down Team Rocket. Next time on Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver, we are going to take on the Mahogany Town Gym. Next time, you can expect us to fight Price, the teacher of winter's harshness. I'll be seeing you guys then.